With the warmer days of spring approaching, I have been motivated to get some little projects done that I have written down in my notebook of what I would like to create and be inspired by. And one item was making this little cat bandana for my cat. And I have not pulled out my sewing machine since last year. This is the first full project I have done on it. I have been wanting to get more into sewing and learning how to sew. So last year on Facebook, I found this sewing machine for free. It is a old school Kenmore sewing machine. I believe it's from either the 60s or 70s. I was able to sort of trace it back a little bit. I found the instruction manuals online, paid $5 for the download, printed it out really nice, and this is my sewing machine. It is basic, it is easy, it is simple, especially for someone who is not very experienced with sewing machines like myself. I have more experience just hand sewing stuff, but I wanted to get myself a little bit warmed up with a simple project like this. I have some aspirations to do a shirt in a couple of weeks and a linen apron hopefully in the future, but I wanted to start small with this little bandana. I am trying to get myself motivated, and little projects like this are a nice way to do it. I have really taken a step back in the past couple of weeks as some personal stuff in life has happened, so I'm trying to get myself encouraged and motivated and ready for the next season, which would be lovely, lovely summer. I'm so excited for summer. One of the things that I'm so excited about that I have mentioned several times is going to be my porch garden. I'm so stoked for that. In the month of May, there will definitely be some footage of that and how I'm putting it together and explaining it and going through the layout and plan that I have constructed to make it a really functional space where I can still homemake, but in the city. That has been my biggest setback and biggest mental block that I've had with this homemaking journey, is that I find it challenging sometimes because I don't have acreage, I don't have property, but with the warmer months, I am feeling really encouraged to even have a little bit of space somewhere outside where I can plant and grow and be inspired by all things beautiful. I saw a video a while back, and this creator made sort of a DIY lampshade situation. So I've been on the hunt for some sort of cute small lamp for our kitchen. I have not been able to find anything thrifting, so I picked up this $10 lamp from Target and decided I wanted to rub and buff the base, and as you can see, that did not work. The rub and buff did not stick to whatever this material was. It was more glass. So I decided just to go ahead with the lampshade like I was planning. I bought some fabric from Etsy, this really beautiful brown gingham fabric, and I decided I was going to just glue it basically to the lampshade. And this was such a cute little DIY project. I'm hoping in the future maybe I'll spray paint the base of the lamp or something, but the white is fine for the time being. But I got this fabric. I got, I think, not even 2 yards. I think just a yard of fabric. I'll link down below the Etsy shop that I used where I got this from, because if anyone else is like myself who has been trying to find some discount fabric from Joann's as they're closing and cannot find it, I'm in the same boat as you. Everything is still very expensive, and they're forcing you to buy at least 2 yards of fabric. And I've gone to several Joann's looking for a brown style gingham fabric like this for this project specifically, and I was not able to find it. So Etsy was the winner this time, but I am just hot gluing this fabric in between the grooves of this lampshade and just going like 2 grooves or 2 rows at a time and making sure everything stays straight. And once I have all of the fabric all the way around the lampshade, I went back and added 2 rows, or 2, like a top and a base sort of row of fabric, just to make it look a little bit cleaner since it was kind of just cut off of the lampshade. But I think it looks so cute. It is exactly what I wanted for my kitchen, to bring a little bit of light to the sink because it is super dark in that corner when we wash dishes at night. And I also think I will eventually find a more warm light bulb, because this is a little bit too bright for me. I would prefer it to be a more yellow warm light like how we have in our bedroom. And speaking of our bedroom, this season of life, I have just really felt like I needed some change, some simple change, not anything too drastic, but one change I really wanted to have was some fresh sheets. I got these sheets from a company I'm going to pronounce wrong. Quince? Q-U-I-N-C-E? Quince, maybe? I wanted to give them a try because we loved our Brooklinen sheets, but I wanted a different pattern. I wanted like a different selection of patterns, and this other brand had the patterns that I wanted, so I gave them a try. So far, we are loving them. I think it really brightens up the space along with my new curtain on the window. It looks really nice and cozy and warm, and it just makes me so super happy. This has been a little bit of a recap video. getting back into the swing of things, the swing of life. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please give this video a big thumbs up and subscribe down below. I make 2 new videos every single week on all things homemaking, sourdough, and country living. Thank you so much for stopping by our farmhouse, and I will see you in our next video.